Hello everybody. Two of my friends are separately having issues with their smoke detectors, and so I've created this short video for them to help them remove some old smoke detectors. So that's why this video was created. Step one would be to turn the power off. I recommend you flip the breakers to turn the power off to the smoke detectors. Looking up at the ceiling, first thing you want to do is to grab a hold of the detector and rotate it clockwise. And typically you will see some marks. You see those lineup marks. One is the flange on the ceiling, the other one is the detector. So you want to rotate that so that the marks get closer to each other. So it's typically just about a 1-inch turn clockwise, and the detector should pull off. Now, if you're not able to twist it, you need to see whether there's a locking pin installed. The locking pin would normally go right in here. They're typically red, but they can be any color. Similarly on this version here, that's where the locking pin would be. That locking pin needs to be removed. It's a little plastic pin. You need to pry that pin out and then twist it clockwise, and then the smoke detector will detach. And then once you've got them separated, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see generally 3 wires and a plug connecting to the top side of the smoke detector. There are 2 different versions of that. And the trick here is to unplug those wires from the detector itself. And it's really quite simple. I'm going to show 2 different versions. You simply press on these 2 tabs here. You squeeze these 2 tabs together. These are 2 locking tabs that hold the connector into the smoke detector. So you're going to squeeze these 2, and this plug will pull off, just like this. There's a good view of the 2 tabs. You can see the little locking hooks on the end. So you're trying to squeeze that tightly and then pull it off. Let me try to do this one. This one is very similar, but not exactly the same, but very similar. The locking mechanism is very similar. Squeeze the 2 tabs. And the plug will come off. At this point, if you're lucky enough to be replacing the detectors, you can just put new detectors using the same plug, if it fits, and then reattach this to the mounting plate. Give it a 1-inch counterclockwise turn, and it'll all be locked. And then put the pin back in, the locking pin back in, if you desire. So there you have it, just a short tutorial on how to remove the smoke detector and replace it.